What's up, Taurus? Welcome to your September reading. This is for Taurus, Sun Rising Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of September. See what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, Taurus, let's get right into your reading and see what's going on for you in the month of September. We have the High Priestess with the Page of Swords. Seems like you're gaining some sort of information. We also have Judgment coming out. Okay. And give me one more for Taurus. Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. We have the Four of Swords, Temperance, Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, this seems to be like a reading that will be referencing the past, and boy, oh boy, is it that time of the year, everyone's favorite time of the year, Mercury retrograde. Woo! Oh, everyone loves this time. So joyful. So joyful. We do have energy of the past coming up. Now is the past making a return. I'm not gonna jump the gun just yet and say that, oh my gosh, your ex is coming back. But this is definitely gonna be a time where the past will be popping up in your mind, in your brain, in your heart, in your feels, in your dick. I'm just saying, like, Taurus, you're gonna be thinking about your past. You're gonna be thinking about people from your past. You might be dreaming about people from the past. The fact that we have the Four of Swords and even the High Priestess, you might be dreaming of people, people that you haven't talked to in a long time, even years and years, like talking a long time ago. Dreaming of them, you might be looking up their social media, trying to find information about them, even vice versa, right? Even vice versa. Those people that you're thinking about, you know, they're probably thinking about you too. I don't know about you guys, I've definitely been feeling the energy too. Like, straight up, like, and we're in the pre-shadow. It officially goes retrograde on the 9th of September, for about like 3 weeks. It's not like a super long period, and we have all these other retrogrades taking place too. There's a lot going on, you guys, but definitely this might be a theme for the next little while of the past coming up, and you might be like, oh my god, I don't care about the past. But this is a time to revisit. This is a time to review. This is a time to look back so that we can jump forward. So it's kind of like we're being pulled backwards. It's like a slingshot, right? We're going backwards temporarily to push us forwards. There's a reason why the past is coming up. There's a reason why Spirit brought these cards out for you guys in this reading. There's something here that you're needing to hear, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Don't be scared. Especially if all of a sudden you start thinking about people from the past. Nine of Swords, King of Cups. You're like, oh my god, does that mean I'm not over them? Does that mean that they're coming back? What if this? What if that? I thought I was over this. I thought I healed. I thought I got over this. Like, what do you mean? I'm thinking about this person again. I'm dreaming about this person. What's going on? What do these dreams mean? You're kind of in your head. You're like, oh fuck, no. Are they coming back? Oh no. Well, first of all, you don't want anyone from your past coming back. Obviously, depending on circumstances, might be more challenging for some people. But, you know, if you can, you don't want to hear from them, just cut the communication. Block button will be your best friend. Some of you are thinking about reaching out to someone from your past, though. Page of Swords, that can talk about communication, that can talk about a message, that can talk about reaching out. But, you know, not everybody's going to do that. If you're not feeling it, then that's not for you. Again, you guys, you got to use your discernment. You got to use your judgment listening to these readings. But with Judgment coming out, this is the energy of looking back from the past. Judgment can even talk about reconciliation. So it really depends on what it is that you're looking for. Now, you could be looking back at the past, and with the perspective that you have now, you understand why certain things didn't work out for you. You understand the lesson that you had to learn, what this person taught you, and, you know, the major role that they played for you that transformed you. Like, you know, there's the energy of looking back and healing from the past and forgiving the past, really making peace with that. Temperance, peace with you know, any regret, any guilt that you may have, or wondering if you could have done things differently. Where would you be today if if I had handled things differently, if I had said things differently, if I had apologized, or if I, whatever. All these what ifs and if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Would I be anywhere different? Would we be different? No, you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. And, you know, what's truly meant for you won't pass you by. Now, I think you're just really getting more anchored in your emotions, in your thoughts. But yeah, there's definitely, like, the past is coming up for some reason. And some of you are gaining new information or gaining some sort of truth about a situation from your past that didn't quite make sense to you. But now, in September, all secrets are being spilt. The beans are being spilt. All secrets come into the light. And yeah, so just keep that in mind. We're going to do a lot of clarifying. We got plenty of time for this reading today. The signs, we have Saggy energy. We have, not Leo, what the hell? Why was I thinking of Leo? We have Pisces energy out here. We have some water, we got some air, just letting you guys know the zodiac signs. But yeah, so definitely seems to be past related in this reading. Like, you currently are looking back at some things from your past, things that you regret, things you wish you did differently, wondering how are these people doing? I haven't spoken to them in a long time. I wonder where they're at. I wonder if they still have bad feelings towards me, or, like, you know, vice versa. That's how some people are looking back at you. Some of you do have people looking at your social media, keeping tabs on you. Some people are reaching out to you. This is the time where people that you haven't spoken to in a long time are crawling out of the woodworks. And like I was saying, it's like, if you don't want to hear from them, well, then you better make sure that your block list is doing the job. But, you know, some of you, it's like, you may do that, and next thing you know, you're at the grocery store, and guess who's next in line? Or whatever, you run into someone at the gym, or you know, situations like that catch you off guard that you can't prepare for. It's just like, sorry. So, you know, it's that time of the year, so just hang in. But I want to know what's going on here with your intuition. Like, what's your intuition telling you in the month of September? Like, what is your intuition? Your alerts are kind of going up. Your radar is kind of going off. Your antennae is definitely picking up on some sort of signal or some sort of vibe. And your intuition is guiding you to some sort of truth. So let's see what the High Priestess has to say for Taurus, summonizing Venus in September 2022. We have the Hierophant reversed. Taurus energy. There you go. High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess. Hermit. Virgo energy. Lots of Earth energy. 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. The Star, World reversed, 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, there is some unfinished business. Unfinished business you may have with an Aquarius. We do have double Aquarius energy out here. Or Taurus, Virgo, just throwing out the zodiac signs here. But almost like you look back at these past times and you wish things were different. You wish you could have handled things differently. Or again, vice versa. This could be someone who wishes things were different with you. Take it however it applies, you guys. But I am picking up here with the Hierophant reverse. This talks about separation. This talks about being at distance. This talks about breakup, divorce, things like that, okay? And so, as you're going inwards to reflect, because this is all happening internally here with the Hermit, at least right now. I don't see anything's manifested into the physical just yet. So, this is all going on internally, in your thoughts, in your heart, in your mind. In the dream world, things like that. So you're doing a lot of reflection about things that you've broken away from. Oh yeah, and some of you specific message, but some of you have a kid with this person. Some of you have a shared child with this person, or once lived with this person, because you do it. Didn't I see the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles was underneath all these other cards, but we're not gonna take all of them. 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. What I see where you're at currently, as of today, you are really in your power. You're really in control of your life, and you're in control of where you're headed, where you're going. I do say, like, you have moved on from the past, but you can't help but look back from time to time. And again, with the current energies, it's really like, you know, there's just a little bit of reminiscing or looking back at some past memories that you share with people. And you may, you know, there might be times where you miss someone, but you know what? it's not necessarily that you really miss them. It's more like you might miss the memories, you might miss the good times, or you just miss the idea of who that person was, not who they actually are, right? Not who they actually are as of today. You're missing this false idea of who you thought that they were, for some, right? And so you're very much aware of that. And so that's why it's kind of like fucking you up a little bit, where you're like, why am I thinking about this person? I thought I moved on. I thought I healed from this. I'm moving on with my life. Why am I looking back at this? It's just like, it's natural, it's normal. Don't freak yourself out. Don't get all up in your head. I know it can be confusing. It's definitely confusing you. It's definitely confusing you, because things that you haven't thought of in a long time, emotions you haven't felt in a long time, all of it's being brought to the surface, and you're like, where is this coming from? Like, what the actual fuck? So let's see what this Page of Swords is about for Taurus, summarizing Venus in the second half of August. This is for September. Bear with me. Tell me about the Page of Swords for Taurus in September 2022. Page of Swords for Taurus. 2 of Pentacles. So you're definitely... Hold on. Let me just shut up for a second. Let me shut up. 4 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Lots of earth energy. Anything else? 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Magician, 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords. So you either walked away from someone or someone walked away from you. 5 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. There was once upon a time this beautiful partnership, or whether it's romantic, family, friendship, I don't care. But there was this relationship between you and another, and someone had walked away. This is bringing up that past energy, right? And like I was saying, you may wish things were different. Someone wishes things were different. And, with the Knight of Swords and the Emperor, this is someone who's taking control, taking charge, and taking action towards getting what they want. This is something that this Page of Swords, whether this is you or someone you're connected with, someone is really considering taking some sort of action to rewrite what was wrong. Someone hasn't moved on, or someone's still holding on here, 4 of Pentacles, wanting to have control over the situation. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or Aries. Trying to get information. This could be someone that you work with. Queen of Pentacles reversed and the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe the reason why things didn't work out in the past is because someone was really focused on themselves. Someone didn't have time for the other person. And now it's like they regret what happened. Maybe someone didn't have time for you, and that they grew distant, or they grew really self-focused, or they didn't have time for a relationship, or you didn't have time for a relationship, and now like they look at you, or you look at someone like the one that got away. Right? The one that got away. So that's how someone feels. Again, Taurus, whether that's how you feel towards someone, or that's how someone feels towards you. It's like someone views you as the one that got away, or you're viewing someone as the one that got away. And someone could be thinking about reaching out. But if that's the case, 7 of Wands, I don't know if it's well received. It definitely seems like someone has the defenses up, guard up. So let's take a look at the Judgment, right? Because I was mentioning Judgment could talk about a bit of a reconciliation or opportunity to reconcile. So let's see what this Judgment is about for Taurus, summarizing Venus for the month of September. I just gotta say, be mindful of reconciling with anyone during Mercury retrograde, because this is a time where you're really needing to see through any illusions. There could be people willing to say anything to get back into your life. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Tell me about Judgment for Taurus. 2 of Swords reversed. Tell me about Judgment for Taurus. Tell me about Judgment for Taurus, summarizing Venus in September 2022. Like, this is a time where people may lie to get what they want. 4 of Swords. Anything else for Judgment? Strength reverse. Leo energy. yeah, you don't want to be taken advantage of right now. You really don't. And so with Judgment coming out, I don't know. The fact that we have the 2 of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords reversed, there's a lot of restless energy. When it comes to the past, when it comes to you even thinking about this person, what if they did reach out to me? How would I handle the situation? What would I say? Are they being genuine? Can I trust them? You know, all these different thoughts in your head that you're thinking about, all these possibilities. And like I said, right, it's Mercury retrograde. I'm picking up on the energy, oh, someone from the past or the past coming up. You're probably hearing other readings saying, oh, your ex coming back, your ex coming back. You have a hard time deciphering if that's actually happening, right? You're being told like you're gonna hear from them, and you're like, oh my god, I hope that's not true, or oh my god, I hope that is true. And there's like a lot there's a lot that you're taking in. You really, first of all, Taurus, you have to use your discernment when you're hearing any of these readings, even mine, right? You really gotta use your discernment and ask and really tap into your intuition to decide if that message is for you. Second, when it comes to the past coming back, whether the past actually comes around or it's just, again, in your own thoughts, in your feelings, in your dreams, you still need to use your discernment and question, is that really something you want back into your life? Is it really something that's good for you? Is that a good thing for you? Is that really a good idea? I know it's tempting, and I know that, oh, you guys shared good times and had amazing memories, but, you know, the way things ended, you really need to be honest with yourself. Because like I was saying, during this Mercury retrograde, with all the transits going on, I can't go into the specifics because it's not on the top of my head right now, but right now is a time where we need to be very careful of the information that comes to us, because things can be easily manipulated. Things can be very, very like trickstery energy, what people say. Like I said, even in readings, you gotta be careful of the trickster readers out there. Seriously. A lot of information coming in, and there's a lot of misinformation, lots of false info being spread, being put around. And even if people come back around, when it comes to what they say, really, really trust your gut if that's being the truth, like if what they're saying to you is actually the truth, or if they're just trying to take advantage of you and try to get what they want and will say literally anything to get back into your life. Like, you really need to use your discernment. If something is giving you red flag, if something feels shady, if something feels off, if you're having this feeling like no, like, you need to pay attention to that, Taurus. Otherwise, if you ignore that feeling, it's just going to cause destruction. It's just, if you ignore what your intuition's saying, what your intuition's putting down, because look at this 2 of Swords. The moon is being in this card. The moon representing truth, representing illumination, secrets coming to the forefront. If you ignore what your intuition's saying, if you're even ignoring the fucking facts, excuse my French, but if you're ignoring the facts, Taurus, and you know that this person isn't good for you, and yet you're still going to give them a second chance, even though you know what they did to you in the past, and like, Spirit wants you to cement these lessons that you learned. I'm just saying. Because look at this is at the top of the deck, or this vice versa deck. We have the 8 of Wands talking about communication possibly coming in, messages, information coming in. And what's underneath that? The Star reversed. Information that's false. Lies. Trickster energy. All around you. So you need to move with caution. You need to be very careful, because you're not going to know what to trust. You're not going to know what information to trust. And you know what you can trust? You can trust your discernment. You can trust your judgment. Why? Because you know yourself better than anybody else. So don't let no tarot card, don't let no one else externally, a stranger, a friend, you know yourself better than anyone else, Taurus. If you look back at the past and there is no bad blood, and maybe you guys just grew apart, maybe someone just didn't have time for love or relationship, and you want to make things work, then awesome. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you look back at this past person and they screwed you over, they stole money from you, they whatever, right? They cheated on you, and they come back around, you have to use your discernment. Is that someone you want in your life? And the tarot reader said they're my soulmate, that they mean it. Okay, besides that, because these readings be for many, 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 many people, despite what the cards say. What does your gut, what is your intuition, discernment say about this person, despite what the cards say? Oh, they're your soulmate. Okay, great. Great, cool. But that doesn't excuse the shit that they caused you. So you get the whole gist. Taurus is like, you really need to move with caution when it comes to the past. The past is coming up for a reason, for you to work through, for you to heal from, forgive, have peace, maybe get some shit off your chest. But when it comes to second chances, I would suggest just move with caution. And also when it comes to information that you're getting, whether it's through social media, you're doing a little lurking, or through dreams that you're having, right? Or through readings that you're watching, listening to, or getting, use your discernment seriously, okay? Because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of false shit, lots of illusions, lots of trickstery energy that you need to be aware of, all right? So just be careful. Just be careful. Now, we're going to pull a couple animal cards to go along with this and see if there's any advice that Spirit wants to pass on. But you, Taurus, you just need to stay anchored. You need to stay grounded within yourself and know yourself. You know yourself better than anybody else. So just keep that in mind, all right? I'm trying to help you out, and this is what you need to know for September. So any advice for Taurus for September 2022? Any advice for Taurus for September 2022? Elephants coming out along with the cobra. And I want to get one more. Thank you. The bee. That made an appearance in Aries reading. So we have double fire and air coming out. The elephant talks about redirection. Rejection's redirection. So, if you dealt with a situation where someone walked away, someone left you behind, that was for your highest good. You may not understand it even currently. You're like, why did this happen? I don't get it. It's for your highest good. And you may not have all the information right now, but it's leading to something bigger, something grander, the bigger picture. And it's also supposed to teach you a lot. Now, you're also serving a purpose in all these other people's lives. As the Cobra talks about a teacher, right? Teacher versus student. So you're teaching people, you're helping people on their soul lesson, you're helping people's soul grow by teaching them lessons on their journey, and vice versa. These people that you cross the paths with, even these people from your past, they played a particular role to get you to where you're supposed to be, to steer you in the right path, to put you on the right path, the right road that will take you to your destiny, or whatever you want to call it, okay? The elephant is asking you to let go, surrender, and have faith. The cobra is talking about needing to be patient, needing to really observe, watch, wait, and let things unfold. And the bee just talks about, keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right track. The bee is more about, kind of unrelated to this reading, to be honest, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is more about what you're working towards, your goals. Don't get distracted. Don't let the past distract you from the present and also the future, right? Stay in reality is what I'm feeling from this card. Stay in reality. Stay grounded right here, right now. Don't get stuck in the past of what it could have been, and also looking at the potential of what someone could have become, right? You might look at someone from your past and be like, oh, but the potential, they could still be the one. They could potential of what it used to be and what it could become, but that's not what it is right here, right now, is it? So don't get hung up on what it could be. Get grounded into reality. Now, unrelated to that, you need to be mindful of burnout. You need to be mindful of not pushing yourself past your limit. You need to be patient with yourself, and know when to take breaks, and really listen to your body. Really listen to what it is that you're needing throughout August. Oh no, not August. Jeez, for September. Where am I? Oh my god, I'm in the past. Oh my gosh, I'm in the past. It's September. Get around. You guys, I'm in a funny mood today. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. Past is definitely coming up, but not in the way that you probably expect. Use your discernment. Don't be fooled. Don't be manipulated. Just know your worth, know your value, and you know yourself better than anybody else. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. If you resonated or you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. Thank you for watching, Taurus, and I will let you go. Take care.